Good morning. What is it going to take just for you to just be great at what you do? Most people that are really, really good, like great at what they do, is because they really put in the time. They study, they watch people, they listen to people. Some of you are really, really good, even great at what you do. But because you're looking at everybody else, you fail to acknowledge just how great you are at what you do. You can't do what everyone else does, and everyone can't do what you do. So take time to acknowledge the fact what you do and how good at it you really, really are. Some of you are great at what you do. Some of you I've seen firsthand, and I know you're great at what you do because I've seen it. Acknowledge that. Acknowledge the fact that you're great at what you do and nobody else can do exactly what you do. When you look at TV, when you look at stars, you look at some celebrities, when you look at Michael Jackson, Michael was a perfectionist. He was great and nobody can do what he do, even if they tried, but he studied, he listened, he watched. He was always watching. He was always listening. He was always looking, paying attention to what was going on, to what people had to say. The same with everybody. The same with like a Kendrick Lamar, Eminem, or whoever you name. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what the subject is. All great people learn from great people. Before you lead, you got to be a follower first. You have to study. You have to watch. You have to see what people are doing. You have to see how they do it and how you can take that and perfect that in your own way. Be great at what you do, man. Some of you are great at what you do. Some of you are great at doing hair. Some things I've never seen before, and I know nobody can do what you do. I don't care how good with hair they are. Some of you are great at cooking, and I know nobody can do what you do. Some of you are great at just writing, and I've seen and heard your work, and I know you're great at what you do. Acknowledge the fact that you are great at what you do. And nobody else can do what you do. You understand? You're the master of your own fate. Just like the poem says. You're in control with how great you become. But you have to acknowledge the fact that this is the area in which you are great at. That is the area in which they are great at. And neither are the two equal or they are indicative of each other. They're completely separate. Their own different entities. This person might be great at dancing. This person might be great at singing. This person might be great at cooking. This person might be great at doing hair. Recognize that you are your own entity. You are great in your own right and at what you do. And nobody can do exactly what you do or how you do it. They can only get close, but they're always doing it their own way. Acknowledge the fact that you are great at what you do. And nobody can do what you do better than you. So you want to be great at what you do? First, acknowledge it. Acknowledge the fact that you want to be. And then acknowledge the fact that everything that you're doing, mastering it, figuring out how to do it better than everybody else. Acknowledge the fact that you are paying attention. You're studying, no matter what it is. You're studying on how to become greater than you were the day before. You understand? Being great is a process. It's not something that just happens and then it stops. It's continual. It goes on and on and on and on and on. So today, acknowledge the fact that whatever it is that you do, be great at it. And if you aren't great yet, then take the time to acknowledge that since you've been doing this for this long, master it so that you can be great at it, so that nobody can do what you do. Be great. That's all we ask. And above all other things, be dope. It's Motivation Monday.